Kansas Farm Bureau, the voice of agriculture. To join today or for more information, go to kfb.org or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Good morning and welcome to Farm Factor on Ag Am in Kansas. I'm your host, Conrad Cabus. Kansas soybean farmers and their industry partners arrived January 7th in Topeka for the annual Kansas Soybean Expo. The afternoon of the event had Scott Fenwick, Technical Director at the National Biodiesel Board, discussing the KSC-funded pipeline project.
National Biodiesel Board works very closely with the Kansas Soybean Commission on biodiesel technical activities and activities promoting biodiesel across the country. I'm here today to discuss some of the more pertinent and more active technical programs that we currently have going on. We recently completed an ASTM ballot, which is the standards association here in the United States, for 20% inclusion of biodiesel within the heating oil. There's nearly over 8 billion gallons of heating oil consumed in the U.S. every year. 20% biodiesel would account for 1.6 billion gallons alone. That's about equal to the annual production level of biodiesel here in the U.S. Additionally, we work very closely with a lot of the OEMs, the original equipment manufacturers for automobiles and engine manufacturers. What we're doing is looking to gain approval from them for 20% biodiesel and diesel fuel. Right now, 5% biodiesel can legally be sold in the U.S. as diesel fuel. And most of those auto and engine dealers approve 20% in some of their latest equipment. Right now we are approved for B20 in almost 80% of the vehicles produced in the U.S. today, well over 90% for the medium and heavy duty market. What we're doing is working with those companies such as Volkswagen, General Motors, and Ford to get B20 approved across the board for today's equipment.
The National Biodiesel Board looks forward to the future of a growing industry in biodiesel.
We do see a continued growth for biodiesel. Obviously, 2013 was a record year for production with about 1.8 billion gallons. 2014 was a little rockier at roughly 1.6 billion gallons, but those figures haven't been fully confirmed yet. It's been tough with the loss of the biodiesel tax credit, which was recently reinstated by Congress. That was retroactive for 2014, but again, it's lost again for 2015. The EPA is yet to finalize the 2014 volume obligation under the Renewable Fuel Standard as well.
The goal of the National Biodiesel Board is to provide for American consumers on a whole nother level in the future.
Well, our goal at the National Biodiesel Board is to be 10% of the transportation fuel pool by the year 2022. That would be roughly 5 billion gallons. And we feel, again, that the health, the sustainability benefits, without any concerns. There are no environmental concerns. Biodiesel is non-flammable, non-hazardous, biodegradable. It's better for the environment, and it works fine in any diesel application up to 20%. We're also looking to the future, working with the National Oil Heat Research Alliance in the Northeast on bioheat in order to compete with natural gas and with other new fuels. The Oil Heat Alliance and Oil Heat would like to go to B50 blends by the year 2030. They'd like to be using biodiesel, pure biodiesel, by the year 2050 for all of heating oil. So those are huge goals for us. And we look forward to those challenges and working with those stakeholders on the technical questions still to be answered.
Buying a car shouldn't be this hard. And at Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego, it isn't. It's actually awesome. Whether you want a new or used car or truck, Toby's team can make the deal. Even if you want to custom order a new car or truck, Toby's team can make the deal. See Toby's team at Brown Chevrolet Buick in Wamego. We're awesome.